Sweet stalks of sugarcane dominate the landscape of South Louisiana. Based along the banks of the Mississippi, Gerald Wood oversees an operation in St. James and Pointe Coupee Parishes that has grown to more than 6,000 acres. And while he always knew he would be a farmer, he had to postpone it to earn a degree.
When I got out of high school, I was ready to farm. My father said, "You got to go to college." I said, "I don't want to go to college." He said, "Well, you can't work in the farm." So I went to LSU, got a degree in animal science, came back on the farm. The rest is history.
While much of raising sugarcane today is similar to how it was done generations before, Wood has seen some aspects change dramatically. Some of these changes were embraced, while others were viewed with a healthy dose of pessimism.
The mechanical planting, we felt, was a better fit for our operation. And then the next biggest thing was going from a whole stalk operation to a billeted operation. Again, a change that was not really embraced immediately, but we're sure glad that we went to it.
Drainage is a key component in producing a successful crop. Wood has made it a priority to have his land leveled to accomplish this goal. And he says it's much easier today because of better equipment.
We were doing it with 90 horsepower tractors in 1970 and 5-yard buckets. And if we did 20 acres a year, we were glad. Today we do 600, 700, 800 acres a year. And we have the equipment to do it. We just go out there as soon as we have a good day and start working.
When the sugar market collapsed in the late 1970s, Wood was forced to adapt. He began growing corn and soybeans to survive. Wood decided to get back into sugarcane, and when he did, he was fortunate to have one more year of grain crops.
The next biggest obstacle was the 1989 freeze, where we lost 60% of our cane that year. That was a pretty tough year too. But the following year, in 1990, we planted corn and soybeans on some of the ground we still had. And that's what kind of saved us that year.
While some farmers have begun planting soybeans on their fallow sugarcane land, Wood believes in the long run he is better off keeping his land uncultivated.
You're going to end up giving up something on your sugarcane operation. You get to plant late because you got to get the beans off, in the case of beans anyway. There's something that's happened to the land, whether it's been taken out by the beans or not, but the cane doesn't make as good a crop after that rotation.
Farming has its ups and downs, and family helps get Gerald Wood through the tough times. And while it can be a stressful way to make a living, every year the crop has to be harvested.
The toughest time of the year is planting. It's the most stressful time, followed by cultivation and fertilization in the spring. And probably the most rewarding time is harvest. And no matter whether it go down or not, you have to harvest it. You got to get it going. You got to get it to the mill. And that's the least stressful time of the year for me, because in the morning, I don't care whether it rains, I don't care whether it snows, I don't care whether the mill passes or not, I've got to go get that crop of sugarcane every day until we finish.